Already today's the challenge: Black Dusk Cloud, no equipment bags, no heavy armor, and Flashbang Revenge. It's no heavy armor, that's not great. It's no equipment bags, that's even worse. And then it's also Flashbang Revenge, which doesn't really matter at all. So essentially, it's gonna be a bit complicated with the whole not being able to bring anything around thing, and the whole not really being able to stay alive thing. But hopefully it'll all go well, so we're gonna breach that over there with someone else's stomper, and it's gonna all go well. At least that's kind of the plan, so... Assuming we just stay here and avoid going across so we don't get shot too many times, since there are 4 people, and that means that there's gonna be a lot of bullets flying around, hopefully, all will go well. Excuse me, no, we're not gonna question that. There may have been a unit that has flew all the way over here, but let's not be too, well, discerning of that. And we're just gonna stay over here. Right now it's a great time to heal up, and we're just gonna stay alive. Absolutely not, that's not a rifle. So we're just gonna be extremely paranoid and terrified of all of them, since they do a terrifying amount of damage and they can do a terrifying amount of wallbanging. But none of that's close to being done opening, so we're just gonna maybe deal with one more squad that will of course be CBRCs before running through here and just staying alive. I mean, that's kind of what we want, isn't it? So we're just gonna go over here, we're gonna grab some ammunition because of course we are, and we're going to hopefully stay alive. I mean, it's kind of how the hopes work here, but we're just gonna back off for a bit since, more importantly, we will want to be able to go through there because there are currently 3 people going over towards operations, which... There is one thing I could do, which is to go through here, all the way up over here, and then we could just see if we could get one of the doors open, which... I mean, of course we do. We could just start by opening workshop and then staying alive. Once again, that's kind of the hope here, so... Presumably it'll all go well, since I very much do not want to be involved in a firefight here, for hopefully rather obvious reasons. And there's thermite here, and there are a lot of medkits here. You know what? We can move a few just to help them out a bit by just moving this all over here and just grabbing the medkits over here, which I'm not exactly adverse to that idea, so we're just gonna do that. And then hopefully we'll stay alive, since that's kind of how this works. So we're gonna go up through here. Actually, this is the wrong way. We should go through here, all the way over here, and then afterwards get this door open. Or start getting this door open. Which, I mean, that's really it. We still have to actually go through here and avoid getting shot, which I would still consider relatively important. And that shotgun sound is definitely not promising. So we're gonna post up over here, look out for anyone. And then slowly, very slowly, and very carefully move upwards. All the way through here, there's a free medkit over there. And there is unfortunately nothing that we can really use to breach, which isn't ideal. So we're just gonna go through here. We're gonna grab the drill, and we're just gonna run through here since it's the best way to avoid getting shot right now, which seems appropriate, so we're just gonna go with it as everyone gets shot over there, and gets very close to being not very alive anymore, which I would consider a relatively important characteristic of not failing a mission. But nonetheless, we can drill that, and since we won't need anything else anymore, we can just move these medkits, go through here, and then afterwards grab these 2 medkits over here, which, so far, everything has been going quite smoothly, except for the part where we don't actually have anything to plan, so we're gonna breach that first. We're gonna leave 2 medkits over here, and we're going to have to, a bit bravely, start moving. And then hopefully not getting shot, since that's, once again, relatively important in the... Goodbye. Have a great day, everyone. Let's heal up first, and let's just see what happens. I mean, there's a lot of flashbangs, that's for sure, but that's not really it. We could just take this over here, go through here, and I mean, there's a massive mountain of medkits here as well, which I must say is really quite a surplus, but we're gonna go through here, all the way through here, and hopefully we're not gonna meet a squad over here, which so far seems promising. So we're just gonna hide our gun now, because we do not want to get into a gunfight, as we plant one over here and one downstairs, which we can just go over here and it's all gonna go well. So now that we're done doing that, we can grab these 2 medkits and see what we can do to, well, help in some way, shape, or form, which... One of which will be not dying, but That's only one of them, and we could always do something else, so we could just go through here, all the way over here, and see what we can do by just... I mean, it's only those 2 spots. I suppose I should go back over there. But then again, there is something left over there, which I am gonna get since it feels like the right thing to do right now. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Because those 2 are gonna be spent over there, so hopefully I won't get into a gunfight right now, since I would not be very into that. As we try and presumably stay alive, which might be a bit challenging, but we'll try our best. And since we've got nothing to do right now, we could always just run around and drop a few mechas preemptively, which I can't say is a great idea, but it kind of works, and by kind of works I mean barely works, but it works, so we're not going to question it too much. And they should be done there relatively soon, so we're just gonna organize everything and just patiently wait, and the moment it's done, we're just going to plant it over there, and then afterwards just grab a mechit again. And then again, there is a massive amount of mechits in the elevator over there, which will unfortunately be taken up later with an Onyx unit, but nonetheless, it'll be fine. Presumably. No one else has any mechits, which is great. I mean, it really isn't, but you could say it is. There are a lot of mechits there which people should really come over here and get. It's free mechits, there's a massive variety, and well, did I mention that it was free? So we're just gonna dump that, even though we could just open it. So we can just stay over here, see if anyone shows up for the mechits, and then afterwards just stay alive, as those presumably get planted, which, so far, isn't looking promising, but there was some breaching sound just now, which is certainly promising, except for those gunshots, which are most definitely not promising. So we're just gonna wait over here, awkwardly, as that gets finished, and we try not to get flanked right now before planting one over here. Grabbing this medkit, running across the way over here, placing that over there, and then afterwards grabbing the other medkit, and then afterwards presumably just staying alive, which... well, there goes 2 of the medkits. Not exactly what we want, but I suppose there really isn't a choice anymore, so we're just gonna say that that's over there, and well, we haven't got much to do right now instead. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to try and stay alive and not get shot too many times, since that's kind of the process here, as we fire a lot more bullets than we would probably like, and then try and stay alive and not get shot by random units. And I mean, Cyber is over there, and Cyber is taking a lot of damage, and unfortunately, I do not intend on crawling all the way over there to just deliver a few medkits. But now that that's sorted, we could just cower over here for a bit. Excuse me, no. But regardless, that's a daily challenge in just under 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Cheers everyone, have a great time.